Hello students, so let us solve one of the problems from projection of solids which came last year in VTU practical exam. Okay, now let me read out the problem to you. Okay, it's from the module 2. Okay, so it says cube of 30 side is resting on one of its corners on HP such that one of its solid diagonal is perpendicular to VP. Okay, draw the projection of solid. So first thing is he's saying very clearly that it is a cube, okay, and it is 30 side resting on one of its corners on HP. So first thing is what you do is you draw this XY line. Okay, you draw this XY line and you mark VP and HP, and then what you need to do is you need to draw this square, okay, perfect square, but it is inclined like this, so the angle is 45 degrees. Okay, so make a note of this: 45 this side, 45 this side. Okay, so you need to make a square like this first thing, and then you label it, because this is a cube, right? So cube has got how many corners? 6. So a square has got 4. A cube has got how many? 8. Total 8. Sorry, 8. Okay, so A1, B1, C1, D1. So ABCD is this corner, the one which is hidden, okay, because you're seeing the top view, that is A1, B1, C1, D1. Okay, so you do this, and then what you do, you need to extend this lines. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So let us extend this. So A will extend it here up on the XY line. Okay, like this. Then you extend it, this B and D, both you extend it. Okay, now one more thing I need to do is there is something called the center. Okay, so I will do one more important aspect which I forgot to note here. Okay, you join this A and C like this, and this is your O, and bracket O1, because one face you will see O, the other face there will be O1. Okay, you do this, then you join this C like this on the XY. Now what you need to do, okay, now you have all this, right? So XY line. Now what you need to do is you take, because the cube has got a height of 3 centimeter, that is 30 so we will continue on this line. Okay, then mark here. Okay, so this is the first thing you need to do. Okay, then you do one more here, 30. You join this stuff. It is coming something like 4.2, 42 Okay, the way it is, you join this like this, then you join this center part. Okay, now let us do the marking. This is your A dash, because this is your front view, right? So it will come as A dash. This is your C dash. Okay, this is your B dash. Okay, your. Then what you need to do is, now the hidden part which you cannot see, wait, this part I will, lower part also I'll do it. This is your B1 dash. Okay, this is your C1 dash. This is your A1 dash. Now the D is hidden here, so this will be your D1 dash. Okay, so the other side it is, and here B. Okay, and here it will be your this will be your, not, this will be a D, not D dash, sorry, not D1. Here the bottom will be your D1 dash. Okay, so you do this marking. Then what he is saying is this, then you join this with a dark line here. 4.2. Okay, then you draw one diagonal like this. One end of the corner to the other end corner of the cube. Okay. Careful, because if the scale shakes, then it will create problem. Okay, you do a diagonal like this. The next thing is, what we need to do is, okay, now we need to this diagonal is parallel to horizontal plane. Okay, so you need to remember this. So for that we need to tilt this entire thing like this, so that the diagonal is parallel to HP. So we need to draw this entire thing. You know the length here is 42 mm. You know the height here is 30 mm. All this 30, all this is 30. Okay, all this 30. This is 42. Now with that, let us do a marking here. We'll keep this C1. We'll keep C1 here somewhere close by. This is your C1. Okay, this is your C1. Okay, and now we need to use a protractor to get the angle. Wait. Protractor. Wait, I will get the protractor. Okay, now we got a protractor. We'll have to measure this angle. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Okay, we have to measure this angle. is about 36. Okay, the angle is approximately 36. Okay, so with this let me mark 36. Okay, 36, and this is your 42, right? 42. So this should be 42 or 8. I need 42. Yes, 42. Now with here again, once we have drawn this, we have to draw one perfectly perpendicular lines like this. Okay, can you see this? 90 degrees. Make sure it is 90 degrees. You mark here, and here also you mark 90 degrees. Okay, then let us draw three centimeter like this. Okay, here also position it 3 centimeter. Okay, then let us join this two. Like this. Okay, so this is your C1, this is your A1, this is your A1 dash, this is your C1 dash, this is your B1 dash, sorry, this is your A dash, this is your C dash. Now center line 2.1, make a point here, then you draw like this. Okay, so show 2.1 is slightly off. We'll try to do it again. Okay, okay, this is your B dash. Yes, it is slightly off, and again I will try to, you see, you have to be very accurate when you do such things, because it's great. If you're not accurate, it will create problem. Okay, so if you want, I can take a protractor, mark it 90 degrees so that you know your join this. Okay, this is your B dash bracket D dash, okay, and this is your B1 dash bracket D1 dash. So you got all these points, and now we draw this diagonal which is parallel to XY line. It is parallel to XY line. Parallel to XY line. Okay. So after doing this, the next step is we need to I don't know if you will see this or not. You need to drop all the vertical lines like this, like the way you did for projection of planes, right? Similarly, you all this A1 and A1 dash and A1 has to join A, and A dash and A has to join all that. Okay, so we do that. So you draw a vertical line like this, then you draw a horizontal line like this. This is the meeting point for your A. If you want, you can mark it. Okay, this is A1, then A. Bring this. Make sure they are and you join like this. I don't know, you're able to see this. Wait, let me. Okay, you're able to see that, right? Here one. Now let us draw horizontal line. This is your A. Okay. Now where is B? Now B is here. So let's get all this B. Then B. Can you see here B? So horizontal line will join. Like this. This is your B. Okay. B1 is here. So again we'll draw vertical line. It joins here. Okay, can you see? This is your B1. So you got C. Now let us take C. C is here. So you draw C. I'll zoom out and show you later. Then C is here. You continue on this line. This is your C. C1. Okay. This is your C1. Now, where is your D? Your D is up here. Let us draw. Now this D will join here. This is your D, and D1 is here. It will join here. This is your D1. Okay. Now what you need to do is A, B, C, D. This is, you need to join need to join this A, B, C, D. Okay. Okay. Then B and C will join. C and D. Then A and D. Okay, let us join this. Then let us join the A1, B1, D1. Okay, A1, B1. Then this outline also will join this outline as D and D1. Okay, and we'll join this your A and A1. Can you see the cube? Okay, and then this B and B1 will join. Okay. Now this is not seen, so we'll use something called dash lines. Dash lines. Okay. Then we'll also join this C and D1, C1 and D1 with the dash lines. Because this is not seen, this is covered in your top view. Okay, and C and B1 also will be joined. This also cannot be seen. Now can you see the cube? Yes. So this is your the cube which you got. Now what he is saying is the cube diagonal, right? So that is oriented perpendicular to wait just a minute, perpendicular to VP. So what we need to do, this, can you see this A1, this line, can you see A1 to C? Okay, we need to turn this. Now let us measure this A1 to C. A1 to C showing 5.3. Okay, 5.3. So what I will do, I will draw from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.3. Okay, this is 5.3, right? Yes, 5.3. You see, this is 5.3. Now what I have done is drawn a vertical line 5.3 like this. This will be your C, and this is your A. Okay, now we need to draw this entire thing in this direction. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to take all these angles and then you draw. You take these angles something like okay 53. Let's make it and see how much is coming. $54. Now what we do is we need to see this entire thing we have to draw like this. I'll mark it here E1, right? So $54. Okay, 54. What is the length here? 2.7. 2.7. Like this. Okay, like this. And then what is this length? So this is your D1. Okay, and then we need to draw one line perpendicular like this. What is the dimension here? 1.9. So 1.9. 1.9. Draw like this. This is your D. Okay. Then you join the D and C like this. Okay, one part is done. Similarly, you need to do the other part, that is E1, B1, B1, B and C like this. So we'll measure this angle. Okay, I think it's coming to almost the same. $54. Okay, so what we need to do is place it at A1. You see this? Place it at A1. $54. Okay, what is this length? $26 mm, 26 to 2.6. So we'll try to take the same angle. You can do this by compass, but it's okay if you can do by using protractor and scale. Okay, so So this is your B1. And now what is the length here? 90 mm or 1.9. Okay, 90. We'll draw. Okay, this is your B. A1, this is your B1, this is your B, and now join this two. Okay, now in between, what is this distance? Approximately 2. So let us mark this. Okay, let us mark this as A, and let us measure this along the same line, 1.25, I think, 1.3, 1.3. Mark this as C1. Okay, now you almost got everything. Now C1 and D1 I have to join, right? Where is D1? Yes, it's here. So using dashed lines I will draw. Okay, and C1 and C has to join using dashed lines. So I'll drop this so that it becomes a dashed line. Okay, this is also a dashed line. Okay, now what is remaining? C1 and D1. C1 and D1. Now that we have drawn. C and C1 is connected. C1 and B1 has to be connected. Okay, so let us connect this. So now then you need to join E and D. E and D, the solid line. Okay. Okay. We'll join A and B, solid line. Okay. Now you are understanding what is happening here. This one we have now rotated 90 degrees like this and placed it on this perpendicular to the VP. Okay, the cube. Can you see the cube as a top view? Yes, that's a cube. Okay, and let us darken this line also so that you know it's solid. Okay, so your cube is ready. Okay, just darken this also, A and A1. Now what you need to do, you need to bring all this A1, B1, C1, D1, A, B, C, D, all this up and join here like this. So we will do that vertical line. So D1, all the D's. You draw a vertical line like this. Reduce. Okay, draw vertical lines here also. Draw vertical line here. Okay, then you just join this here and here like this. Okay, can you see? Okay, now this A1 and it joins here, so this will be your A1. Okay, now where is your we'll draw this B horizontal line, B and D. Okay, we'll draw one horizontal line here. Okay, now you see here A1 and this is your D1, so D dash, sorry, this is D dash, this is your, wait, let me drop this, this is your E, not E1, A dash. Okay, and this is your B dash. Let's see, let me draw. It's able to see this clearly. Okay, let's see, let us draw. Now C is going to join here. This is your C dash. This is A, B, C, D. Okay, and then this is your D1. This is your C1. This is your B1. Okay, and this is your A1. A1 and C1 is almost close. Okay, so let us all join this. Let us join all this using a thick. Okay, join this B and C, B1 and C1. Then A1 and B1 let us join. This C and D. Okay. So that completes the bottom part, and the top one, visible ones are this and this. So let me join all these points. Okay, then you join this and V with V. Outline. So all this you need to join the outline. Okay. Now then you will join this with dotted because these are not visible. See, this and this not visible. Okay, so that's, can you see the cube? Okay, so it's this is visible, that A1, B1, C1, D1 is visible. Okay, and because you're seeing this as a front view, because it is tilted, right? And then you can see the edges A1, D1, B1, but you can't see B dash, C dash, and C dash, D dash, you can't see. Okay, so that completes. This is your front view, this is your top view. Okay, I'll show you the whole thing so that you understand it. This is how it looks like. Okay, it's a bit blurred, I don't know why. Actually, it's got focused certain focal length, I think. Okay, so please complete this and submit along with the printout. Okay, I will take a photo and send you.